Hello, everyone. I am ZHAO Chuang. Let's draw an emperor penguin. The emperor penguin is very tall, with a relatively simple, vase-like, cylindrical appearance. But, when drawing, we still should know its body structure to help us draw the shape more accurately. First, let's look at its fin-shaped wings. Its wings have evolved into flightless flippers, and can only be used for swimming. Its wings are very slender. Although they look slender, they still have many structures of quadruped arms, like human arms or bird wings. You can see that its wing curves into an S shape. The upper part is equivalent to our upper arm, the lower forward extending part is the forearm, and the bottom is comparable to our hand. The bird wings have the same structure as our arms, comprising these three parts. Its shoulders are here. When drawing, we should notice that the emperor's head is far from its shoulders because of its long neck. Although the appearance shows nearly no neck, a very long curved neck is inside. The thick plumage and fat covering the neck make this part seem to be its chest, but the neck. Its chest is actually located here. Its legs are also very long. The root of the leg is here, and the thigh extends forward. Penguins, like all birds, are always squatting. This part is the thigh, the knee is here, the calf is down below, and the next part is the sole. The feet we see are their toes. Their necks and legs are much longer than we think, but feathers cover them. Although we can't see the inside skeletal structure, we must know how they are connected to understand the visible parts more accurately. Now, let's get started. First, use dotted lines to roughly draft and determine various body parts on the paper. Here, draw the emperor penguin's small head. Note that this head must be drawn very small. Its head body is not big. Let's draw a circle like this, followed by its long beak. Then, we can use very light dotted lines to draw its neck. The neck is very long, close to the length from the back of its head to the beak. Here is its shoulder. There is no need to draw the shoulder blade. Just pinpoint the shoulder here. After the shoulder, let's use dotted lines to draw its upper arm, which is relatively short. Then comes the even shorter lower arm. Its hands are elongated. From here to here is located its spine, that is the back. Don't draw it for now. From here on are its legs. We don't need to draw its thigh. Just note that its thighs are horizontal. Here is the knee. The calf runs downward. This section is the calf. Down below is the foot. This is the part equivalent to the sole of a person's raised foot, followed by the toes. If you connect them, the thigh is like this, and the calf is like this. You can see that the emperor penguin should be ordinarily squatting. After knowing these structures, we will draw the details of its body. Start with its wings. The bones inside its wings are like this. We add the thickness of its skin and flesh and then connect the superficial shape. Connect them into an arc. The posterior edge starts from here. It has bones inside. Some rear feathers form a flipper-shaped wing, a bit like a sickle. Like this, we got the flipper. Then comes its leg. Its thigh is buried inside the body, and the calf starts from here. We can use short hair strokes to draw its calf, and the anterior of the calf can be drawn along the shape of the bones. The posterior starts from the base of the thigh. We can draw this part fuller. The plumage on the calves is very thick and extends all the way to the feet, wrapping the entire feet. Only its toes are exposed. It has 3 toes with a skin membrane between them. Its feet are webbed, but we can't see the webs at this angle. Similarly, we draw the foot on the other side, making the 3 toes visible, and then cover the foot with plumage. Next, we move to draw other body parts. Start from its head. Let's connect the top of the head first. The plumage on the top is generally thinner. Then comes its mouth. The tip of the mouth bends downward and then retracts. Here is its throat, which is connected to its lower jaw in a relatively complete arc. The root of its neck is here, where the plumage becomes lush, so we can directly extend the line downward. Then, move to the rear. The neck part also becomes very thick, so we can directly draw it into a cylinder. When you extend the line downward, please note that you should not connect it directly to the rear of the lower leg because it has a tail. Now, the overall outline of the penguin is shown. Next, we draw its eyes. One eye is roughly here. Let's separate the upper and lower beaks. Then, draw the boundary of the coat patterns on its body. First, its head is black. The edge of its head is generally here. The part above this line is all black. The mouth has a yellow pattern here, and the rest is black. A black patch appears at this position of the shoulder, extending to the front of its shoulder. Behind this part, the rest is all gray. Draw a line after this arm. Under the arms, 2 calves are white. The part behind its arms to the back half of the tail is gray. Then, let's color its head black. Leave a little white margin around the eye so that this eye can be more pronounced. Since its mouth is all black, we don't need to draw the nostrils. This part is black. And the gray part can be filled with strokes to present the feathers. This will make this part look darker. The same is true for this wing. You can use well-arranged short lines to make this wing slightly darker. The other parts are white. We just need to add a little feather texture. In this way, we've finished drawing this emperor penguin.